Paddy Pimblett just stopped Michael Chandler via TKO in round 3. Chandler immediately left the cage after the fight because Paddy inflicted serious injuries on him. He called out Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, and Justin Gaethje next. Could we see Pimblett in the top 5 by the end of the year? Many people spoke out on social media. Renato Moicano said, "Bro, chill out, Paddy. Charles not gonna fight you. Chandler coming from 16 losses. Great performance by the way, but chill." Aljamain Sterling also added to that, saying, "Paddy the baddie."
The game plan went perfect. Everything we've been training in the gym up until this point worked. You know, everything we said we were going to do, we done. And it was brilliant. Like, I'm very happy with my performance. Yeah, I smell blood in the water and I've got proper killer instinct. So, but the one thing I did do is obviously I ran at him and started putting it on him, and then we'd spoke about it beforehand. A wounded animal is the most dangerous one. And you've seen it with Chandler before. When he's hurt, he swings wild and he catches people. So I thought, this is the time to take him down. This is the time to put him on his back and put a beating on him. And obviously I went for the submission at first, but after watching Charles fighting for 5 rounds, that's why Charles never got the finish. He was hunting a submission, and I just knew I could TKO him on the floor with ground and pound. I think I've got the best fight IQ in the game, other than John Jones. I think I've got the best fight IQ in the game. I don't think anyone's got better fight IQ than me, and I couldn't wait to throw a 12-6 elbow. I don't know what I mean? As I say, I like Mike. He's a nice fella. He's very respectful and nice outside the cage, but when he gets in it, he hit me with about 4 punches in the back of the head in the first round. You know what I mean? Nothing even got said to him. But you never know, he might have kicked me on purpose because he needed a little break. Everyone was questioning my cardio going into this fight, saying that I wouldn't be able to keep up a pace with Mike.
Alexander Volkanovski just silenced the critics. In tonight's main event, Volkanovski defeated Diego Lopes by unanimous decision to reclaim the UFC Featherweight Championship. It was a statement win from Volk, proving that experience and composure can still overcome the flash of rising stars. But it wasn't without controversy. Aljamain Sterling said, "The king is back. Great fight men, Lopes and Volkanovski." Kenny Florian also commented, saying, "Gotta feel great for Volk. Fought like the more complete and more experienced fighter. What an effort by Lopes though. Excellent main event."
I guess so. I mean, he puts it all in, right? He really commits to his shots. That's why, you can land on him too, you can capitalize on that. But if he lands on you, he's, you know what I mean, when someone holds a pad and be like, yeah, just give it a crack, like he's doing that every time he's swinging, so it's going to hurt, right? He's going to have some weight behind it. But he done, I got a few stitches, a couple of stitches here, like in my mouth, so he's done a great job. But at the same time, he's got a freaking hard head. My hands, especially in that first round, like some of the ground and pound, I'm like, man, I can finish this fight. But took it well, hurt my hand straight away.
Dominick Reyes is back, and possibly better than ever. He took out Nikita Krylov with a brutal first-round knockout, marking his 3rd straight win. Reyes said he's now 1 win away from a title shot and wants the winner of Jamal Hill vs Khalil Rountree, or a rematch with Yair. Reyes looked sharp and motivated. Fans and fighters alike are taking notice. Chris Weidman spoke out on social media and said, "Big congrats to Reyes. Happy to see him back and putting a performance like that." Ariel Helwani also congratulated him and said, "Dominick Reyes is all the way back. Good for him."
Pure adulation, man. Confirmation that everything I'm doing is correct, and then gratitude that, the Lord anointed me tonight. So, just grateful, man. I knew I would land that at least once in this fight. I was not expecting to knock him out because he's never been knocked out in the division. So it was like, I'll land it, I'll probably hurt him, but it's going to be a dogfight after that. It's not just going to be, knock him out. Pretty just out cold like I did, But yeah, I prepared so much for this guy. Like, I got married and then 2 weeks later I started training camp, So, yeah, man, hard, train hard, fight easy. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I don't need 5 rounds, right?
That's a good answer.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see. There's a lot of great fights out there for me. I'm gonna be here for a while. We'll see. Maybe October. Maybe, we'll see. I like October. My birthday's in December. Maybe I'll get to celebrate it this year. A little free from training camp.
Yair Rodriguez is back in the win column with a dominant decision over Patricio Pitbull. After 2 losses, Yair looked sharp, confident, and called for a featherweight title shot. Belal Muhammad responded to this by saying, "Yair with a flawless performance, let's go." Nate Diaz also stated, "Good fight."
A complete honor, no pressure. I was actually worried a little bit because I was telling my coach, I feel super relaxed. I didn't feel like any kind of like nervousness, maybe just a little bit dry mouth, but just like really mild symptoms of nervousness. And I was like thinking myself, like, why aren't you nervous? Why aren't you nervous? But like I kept on repeating to myself, like, why? Like, you're ready for this. You work hard for this. You did everything right, so that's why you don't feel nervous. That's how it feels to be completely sure that you're going to win, that you're ready. And I jumped into the cage knowing that I was going to win, so I did. I stopped, I quit drinking like months ago. I feel super, like a different person. I changed my bad habits for good habits. I started meditating. I started doing more visualization, more breathing techniques, supplementation, like all the right nutrients to my body, all the right food. Started spending a little bit more on stuff that are healthier for my body instead of like taking like years away from my life and my career. And I feel great. She was just waiting for the mistake, and I was waiting for the mistake. That's why the fight started a little bit slow at the beginning, and Coach Mike kept on repeating me, don't fall into his game. Please don't stay with him in the pocket, because I knew he was going to be really powerful, and he was waiting for me to like enter so he could connect the right punch. But I stay calm and collected, and I was able to come out with a win.
This one shocked a lot of people. Silva submitted Bryce Mitchell with a slick ninja choke in round 2. Silva was emotional post-fight, dedicating the win to his coach and saying Sean Shelby promised, "Good things are coming." Could we see Silva back again in just 2 weeks?
We had a lot of plans. We had different paths to victory. We had some of them that involved knockouts. We have others that involved submissions. Some of them involved actually taking some damage. But it was interesting because we had all these different pathways to victory, and I was very happy to be able to actually put them all together and make it happen and get it that way. If you look at this. It's me now, and before it was you have me, they have Roofy, you have Patricio, me again. Patricio is coming up, so get used to this. Just better get used to it. This is happening. Apparently, think I'm not good at jiu-jitsu or grappling. I mean, it's crazy because and I'm Brazilian.
Tensions boiled over backstage tonight as Colby Covington and Paddy Pimblett got into a fiery war of words, and cameras caught it all. Colby wasn't holding back. He walked straight up to Paddy and launched into a verbal assault.
Bro, you fight scrub. You guys are 2-6. I'll come and slap you. And you'll win. I'll come and slap you. Lift your shirt up, you little nigga. You mean guys are 2-6? Remember that. You're a scrub. You're a what have you won a 3-fight losing streak? You did a fraud check so quick. Hey. Keep putting your act on your.
That wraps up today's UFC news. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat from the fight world. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, stay sharp, stay focused, and we'll catch you in the next round.